guys, we have news. Let's go to more news from the Golden State Warriors, but before that, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave a like. The current NBA is very diverse. There are veteran star players, there are players who seek affirmation as supporting stars, and young athletes who want to be the new stars. This mix makes the NBA very dynamic, and over time, duos emerge that become established. Warriors could have the best duo in the NBA. With Klay Thompson now on the Dallas Mavericks, the Golden State Warriors are turning to a new backcourt partner for superstar Steph Curry, second-year guard Brandon Podziemski. And the Warriors are already big believers in Podziemski's potential. He was a revelation, to be quite honest, Warriors owner Joe Lacob said of Podziemski on Thursday on ESPN. Steve Kerr had troubles getting him off the floor. He had to have him on the floor, he was so good. He does so many things well. He's ultra confident, he's got an NBA body, he can get wherever he wants. He obviously can shoot threes. He can drive, he can pass. What can't he do? We're really excited. We think we've got a future all-star in Podziemski. We really do. Podziemski has had quite the rise in the early goings of his basketball career. He committed to Illinois for the 2021-22 campaign but didn't carve out a role in coach Brand Underwood's rotation and transferred to Santa Clara the following year. Podziemski shined with the Broncos, averaging 19.9 points and 8.8 rebounds per game, and was selected by Golden State with the number 19 pick in 2023. From the beginning, Podziemski was a sponge in the Warriors facility, soaking up everything he could learn from Curry, Thompson, and others. He wasn't in Kerr's rotation to start the year, but he scored 23 points the first time he received significant playing time, and never really looked back. By February, the Warriors were starting Podziemski and bringing Thompson off the bench. He ended up averaging 9.2 points, 5.8 rebounds, and 3.7 assists across 74 contests, and was named to the 2023-24 NBA All-Rookie First Team. Golden State is expected to make another big move as it tries to capitalize on the final years of Curry's reign in the Bay Area. But perhaps they do have another star in the making in the 21-year-old Podziemski. Which brings up a natural question: do the Dubs value Podziemski too much? Golden State values Podziemski more than the rest of the NBA does, as The Athletic's Anthony Slater recently wrote. His internal value appears to supersede the external reputation, but that shouldn't be surprising. Teams usually value their own players more, with the exception of a few players who are valued less by their teams, because they see what's happening behind closed doors, and they already know how well that player can function in their particular schemes. In short, Podziemski is a good player, and the Warriors have more data on him than other teams do, so they'll value him more highly.